Hello all, it's Amber Dover from GlamberGirlBlog.com, and if you couldn't tell from the display behind me, we are talking about the new Jigsaw trailer that just dropped today. So I want to give you guys a little bit of my reaction and a little bit about what we can expect when the film drops later this year. So originally it was under the working title Saw Legacy, but now the official title has been deemed Jigsaw. Now the film picks up 10 years after the final film that was, that was supposed to be the final film. But in reality, the last Saw film we saw was in 2010. So 7 years ago, but I guess it's the franchise that keeps on giving. So, as mentioned, this film picks up 10 years after Jigsaw, or John Kramer, has allegedly died. There's a bunch of newbies in this film. I only pretty much recognize one girl, and that is, she's kind of playing the lead, or in the ensemble lead, and that is Laura Vandervoort. You might have seen her in Bitten or Supergirl, but I knew and loved her from playing Sadie Harrison on the CTV show Instant Star. So I'm excited to see her in a more horror aspect versus some of the previous stuff that she's done before. In the trailer, I feel like we don't get too much about what this film is actually going to kind of be about. There is a new team of detectives because, of course, all of the original ones are pretty much dead. So bodies are turning up everywhere on the city, and it seems that police are dealing with a Jigsaw copycat. A few of the taglines for this film is "He is everywhere and becoming Jigsaw." So it seems that whoever this copycat is channeling a lot of the old elements from the previous films. In the trailer, you see a bunch of old contraptions, or I guess old games, that appeared in previous films. There are a lot of saws in this one, so I guess that is really honing it in on the title Jigsaw. And I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this film. I'm definitely going to see it. I'm way too invested. I've seen the first Saw when it dropped in 2004. So I'm very curious to see if this indeed will be the final Saw. Probably won't be. Or who could be this new Jigsaw copycat. Now, there are a few people in the franchise that have survived. And I think, the big one for me was Daniel. He was in Saw 2. We found him in a safe place. So he could be one of the Saw copycats that is appearing in the film. Also, Dr. Lawrence Gordon. He was in the first Saw. And he showed up, I believe, in the final chapter Saw. He showed up as being the predecessor to the whole John Kramer, Jigsaw, games. So he could be one of the copycat killers still trying to continue John's work. So essentially the film centers around 5 people stuck in a Jigsaw game, and of course they get knocked off one by one as they go through each level of the game, along with police trying to figure out who the Jigsaw copycat killer is, and I guess trying to figure out how to get these people out of this new game that's being played. So it could be a take on Saw 2, where the game was happening hours before the police really figured out. So it could be that whole situation going on, or it could be simultaneously happening at the same time. We'll have to see. I know I'll be heading to the theaters come this Halloween to check it out. Jigsaw will be in theaters October 27th, 2017. So be sure to let me know if you're going to go see this film. Let me know your reactions to this trailer. And you can see the full trailer at GlamberGirlBlog.com. And I will see you guys next video.